What up, Roundup family? What's going down? What's going down? My Roundup family. What's going on? It is so Roundup family. What's going down? I haven't seen you guys since Thanksgiving. Happy belated Thanksgiving to you. I was not privy to hang out with you last week.
Brother Chris, what's up, man?
What up, my dog?
You been blessed over with some good knowledge, my brother.
Ron LeGrand is down here shitting on people.
Hey, that's my boy, man. He gotta keep it real, man. He gotta
Man,
stay in fade, god dang it. I can't wait to see him in January.
he is good
Some
God, man.
ass. Hey, I told him he don't play, man. He tell it like it is. And I feel you should. But now it seems like he a little more harsh now. He'll give it to you.
You know, he said he was being a Grinch today.
What?
Said he was being a Grinch, Eddie.
Oh crap.
Think you a Grinch. Good Lord.
Grinch
Man, this dude, some people, he talking about, man. Anyway, I mean, he just blasting people, Eddie. Just blasting people, man.
that's
You
good,
know?
man.
Yeah, he blasting fools, man. How you doing, Eddie?
Great. Like Tony. Like Tony the Tiger, my boy.
You looking good?
Thank you, my brother. You looking good too, my brother. I see you got cleaned up, shaved up, networking,
I got my little
detached.
jump, my little pass.
Yeah, they're gonna show you how many people in there.
Maybe 100. Not too many.
About 100.
Yeah, not too many. But I will say, Eddie, a lot of people down here haven't done a deal. I thought it was gonna be a bunch of I thought it was gonna be a bunch of veterans down here. A lot of people are newbies.
You know what, man? Shit. This thing, the average price to get there was $2,000, so it's 200 people in there. That's $200,000 that weekend.
That is
Oh yeah,
true.
that's the kind of
They make a
weekends I
mistake.
like, brother Chris. Hey, boy, the family can do a lot with that.
That is true. Hey, class,
Bless
we're going up. We're
thyself.
going.
And you ought to
Huh?
bless yourself, brother. God didn't put us here with no limitation. Did he say, brother Chris, you gotta have $1 million? Hell no, he said unlimited.
Right,
He
Eddie.
said,
Thank
hey,
you.
get the best out of this life you can get, baby.
You're right. You're right, Eddie. You're right, man. You be helping me to. You really help me. You really pull me, man, because I'm thinking of the small 10, 20 a month, and you thinking of the 100 a month. It really helps me.
Yeah, because that's the only problem with people, I think. And I used to do that. We put limitation on ourselves, man. When
Mm-hmm.
whatever our heart desire is, God said we can have it. So we can't let our outside circumstances determine our inside, how we feel and how we act. Just cause things look a certain way. That's why we gotta walk by faith, not sight, brother Chris.
Wow. Thank you. Thanks for sending me those videos too, man. That's why, you know what? The most important thing that I encourage the Roundup family people, get around people. I don't care if you borrow their cars, borrow their and whatever lawnmower, you borrow shoes, clothing. The most important thing you can borrow from people around you is their ideas and philosophies. And Eddie, thank you.
Yeah, man. That's important. That's why you gotta be around the right people, man. Cause you around them energy suckers, man, they always depressed and talking bad and complaining all day, man. Who the heck wanna hear that? I got problems too. You think I want to hear you talk about yours? Shit. The less you talk about a problem, the quicker it die.
I like that. I like that. All right, Eddie, let's do this, man. Let's do this. Class, what up? Chris Haskins with the realestateroundup.com hanging out with Mr. Transaction Engineer. What up?
What's going on, family? I hope y'all had a good Thanksgiving. You got to go work the extra pounds off now. Don't let that sweet potato pie sit on that belly.
I am down in Florida at Ron LeGrand's business boot camp. You can see that we're here doing the business. Oh, that ain't it. I got the wrong one. Oh,
Tighten up, brother Chris.
business boot camp here. This week we're doing business boot
Yeah.
camp, and during this presentation today, if you want to get a We Buy Houses t-shirt, I'm gonna give you $3 off. It'll be like 16 bucks. Just go to the YouTube, just look below. You can just click on and get your shirt. And these shirts are the premium shirts, so the V-necks is why I like to wear those. Here in Florida, we're on lunch break. I gotta bring it to you. Eddie did a marketing campaign 2 weeks ago. Before we get to the marketing campaign, Eddie, tell me about your Thanksgiving. I gotta just bring me up to speed about your Thanksgiving, brother.
It was just pretty good, man. We went out of town to the in-law house for a couple of days, and I actually really took like shit. Hold on. I took about 2 days off, brother Chris. We was out of town for about 4 days, but I only took 2 off. It was killing me to take them 2 off because I'm just so excited, man. This is the end of the year. This is when a lot of investors go to sleep, and this is when I wake up and get aggressive. So I go ahead.
You still grinding, sending me text messages. I'm like, man, this dude's still grinding.
Hell yeah, because this thing, everybody, it's at the end of the holidays, people are relaxed. They done got lazy. They done stopped marketing. And I got some ass to get, brother Chris. Because these people, hey, now guess what? The people who are in trouble, who got tax problems or foreclosure problems, they need some money. It's Christmas time. They need some money. They need some help. And we got to help them.
You are absolutely right. I've got my best deals in this month. You're absolutely right, especially the ones going to foreclosure, Eddie.
Man, people are relaxing, man. I love it, man. I'm telling you. I remember I had a guy paid to mentor me. He was like, no, don't mail in November, December because you really don't, people not responding. Everybody doing the holiday. Man, I mailed out 2,000 letters, man. I got about 200 calls, brother Chris, and about 20-some deals, 20 to 30 deals out of that campaign.
Holy cow.
I'm like, shitting me.
Wow.
Boy, you better crank it up. Don't get lazy, y'all. Everybody talking all that depressed stuff. It's the holiday. Real estate don't sell when in wintertime. Keep thinking that. Well, we clean it up. And we actually got a good deal out of the email campaign, brother Chris.
Yeah, we'll get to that. Okay, yeah. So class, let me get everybody on here. It's 10 minutes in. I'm hoping everybody is on. We got about 50 people here. Eddie, I went to Colorado Springs hanging out with my brother, and I'm back ready to get cranking out. I'm gonna do some mail outs this week, and I'm gonna go hard on the foreclosures too, man. That's one of my favorites is foreclosures.
How was it up there, man? I really want to go up there, Colorado.
I'm gonna send out some pictures. I went to several different sites. They have a site called Pikes Peak. It's a mountain that's 14,000 feet above sea level. We went to a place called Seven Falls, man. There's a natural waterfall, 7 waterfalls in one location. We did a little bit of rock climbing at the mountains, and it's what's weird, my brother and his family, they're like, I'm driving in a car, I'm sitting there in awe looking at these mountains, and they're like, what are you looking at, Chris?
Wow.
They don't even see them, Eddie.
They've been there so long. They're used to it.
They don't even see them, Eddie. So just to see how powerful nature is, the universe, God is, and how small we are in the whole grand scheme of life.
Wow.
Very humble.
And that's what it's about, man. Experiences, man.
That's right. That's why I do this, to be able to experience stuff with my family, bro. All right, so
Go ahead.
Eddie talked to me last week while he was grinding. I got to be honest with you, I was out of town. I couldn't do too much grinding. Eddie did not a mailer. We were doing some kind of new stuff with some pre-foreclosures. I'm gonna let you go ahead and take it, brother. Oh, before you start, please comments, questions, put them in the box over there. If you want a t-shirt, make sure you get a t-shirt during this presentation, during this web broadcast. There'll be $3 off. Just type in the code Ron28. I'm sorry, Eddie, let me put this in here. Type in code t-shirt discount code Ron28. T-shirt discount. Go get any t-shirt you want down at the bottom. All right, any questions, comments? Go ahead, brother Eddie. Let's talk about this campaign.
Hold on, brother Chris.
Discount. Go get any t-shirt you want down at the bottom. Stop making Polo, Ralph Lauren, Nautica, Fruit of the Room. Stop making them fools rich like I used to do years ago. I'm like, I'm done. I'm not wearing no
man.
I'm done, dude. I want to represent myself.
Hey, why not? Shit.
Why am I making them rich?
You can do the same thing.
I made my dad go self rich. We buy houses, people come talk to me. You ought to see how many people I met down there just because of the clothes that I wear, the coat and stuff, man. It's crazy, Eddie.
What kind of, let's see it, man. Let them see what they're gonna buy, brother Chris. You got any of your stuff?
Well, all I have is right now, I'm getting the store set up, but right now all I have is the t-shirts. If you scroll down to the bottom of the YouTube page, you'll see all I have right now is a We Buy Houses shirt. You can't, if you just scroll to the bottom, you'll see it. It's right below the video description.
Okay.
Yeah. That's all I got for now, man. So this is a slow process. But I don't want to give out crap, hard fabric. I want to have something soft, and so it's gonna cost a little bit more, but it feels better on your body.
Yeah. Well, maybe you can model it for us also, man. Let them see what they're getting, brother Chris.
Yeah, I need to get. Well, I'm in Florida now. We'll do that next week.
Yeah, next week. Next week, guys, check it out. I'm gonna get me one too, brother Chris. Send me the link. However I can get it.
All right, I do that.
Yeah.
All right, Eddie, hit it, man. Tell me about this campaign, brother. Genius at work.
So, like I said, y'all, everybody's taking off. So it's the perfect opportunity to make some money. Stop making excuses. Just got to do a little work. Only a little work, but it pays off big rewards. Let's see how I can make it simple.
Crazy real estate is we're one of the few businesses where you can literally spend $1 to make 20,000. I don't know any other business that you could do that.
Man, it's crazy, man. I haven't found anything. That's why I'm so hooked, brother Chris.
Something.
So let me tell you guys, look. So we like to hit pre-foreclosures. So we bought a list. I'm gonna give you the whole breakdown. So if you're an action taker, you may want to rewind this video a couple of times and you'll be able to do a deal. I'm gonna walk you straight through it. So we ordered a list, right? It's about 700 people in pre-foreclosure in the 5 counties that we pulled a list in. So it's kind of low versus back in 2008, 2009, it was about 10,000 on the list, 12,000 a month. I mean, there was foreclosures out there, yang. So we got the 700, right? So we paid a service to get the email addresses to everybody on that list. Okay, so that cost $125. We got the emails and the number. That cost 125 bucks. Boom. So we got it came up. We got about 500 numbers and about 497 emails. So we sent out a blast. I think it was Wednesday before Thanksgiving. They immediately responded. We sent out an email. In the subject line, we put, "Hey, we want to buy your house. Please give me a call." Then when you open it up, we have information. Hey, we notice your property going into foreclosure. We can help you. We specialize in this area. We know what we're doing. We've been doing this for blase. Then we got our email list, professional company email. We have our website, all that below below the name. And we're a member of the BBB, so that's a really plus, guys. Become a member of the Better Business Bureau. That gives you get top notch services. People like barely question you. So it's only like probably I think 1,000 a year down here. I think something like that. It is worth it. So out of the 400 some emails we sent out, let's say 500 emails, we got 3 response. One person, she's like, look, hey, I'm $20,000 behind. The house needs about 20 to 30,000 repair. There's liens on there, all this stuff. The house is worth about, we did the research, it's worth about 200,000, but with all the liens and everything on there and behind on payments, it totaled up to about 230,000 with the mortgage also. So with the mortgage, all the liens that she owed and the back payments. So she's upside down basically. Now it'll be a perfect short sale if we had time to get it stopped because we know how to remove majority of those liens and create some equity and plus it need repairs. So I'm definitely gonna kick some bank ass on that. So we probably will get that property realistically in the shape it's in. We had time to do a short sale, and I hate we don't have the time. She, she don't want to. Well, she could stop it, but she just like she don't care. The hell with it. So, man, if we could do a short sale, we probably get that property down about $80,000, brother Chris.
But you could stop it. You could just stop the foreclosure on that one, Eddie, and then go ahead and start negotiating with the second. Because the second and the thirds, man, I mean, they're irrelevant.
Well, the only way we're gonna be able to stop it is she do a bankruptcy. And she's not willing to do it because she's not gonna make anything out of the deal. So she's like the hell with it.
Yeah, that is a tough one.
Yeah. But if we could, brother Chris, that'd be oh my God. I love properties with all those liens. But you got to get them before the sale date. We'll get that house literally down to about 70,000, brother Chris. Put about 20 in it, man, hit a home run out the park.
Wow.
But anyway, so then another guy replied back. This is the second email. He won 145,000. The house only worth 100,000, so he's playing. So I just, we send him an email back. Hey, the house only worth 100,000. We can't pay that. I said. Then we put, where did you get your asking price from? He never replied back, so he wasn't serious. Then we got another lady, which is a gem, which is why I'm drinking my wine today, brother Chris. At 12:20 p.m. Eastern, because brother Chris, woo, gotta hit my Rick Flower, woo. Man, this house is worth, brother Chris, 240,000, right? She bought it in '09 when the market crashed, so she bought it at a great price. She got a good price on it. She only owe 140,000 on it. She's about 5 or 6 months behind, so that's only $11,000 with the attorney office to catch it up, brother Chris.
What's bringing her behind, Eddie? Did you say?
Where she is a domestic violence. Her and her husband got into it. They was fighting. He had to go to jail, so she don't want to be there. She wanted to get the heck out of there. Thank God, her name is the only one on the property, so we good there. And she don't want to remind her of him. He's still incarcerated, but she don't want nothing to do with it. She won't out. She don't want to be there when he get there. So it must have been serious for them to incarcerate him and for her to be scared like that. And that goes to show you guys, time and circumstances, anything can happen, man. This is life. This is not a damn movie. This is life. Anything can happen. You could wake up, your cousin died tomorrow, or your great grandmama. Things we don't have control of.
Get hit by a car, hit by a bus, lightning.
God forbid, but this is the real life. So she don't want nothing to do with the property. So she only owe 140 on it. It needs about 10,000 in I'm pushing it. Maybe about in the interior paint, carpet. That's it, brother Chris. It's about 2,500 square feet. Think about good 25.
Wow.
Man, and she only wants 10,000.
She wants 10 in her pocket.
Right, she wants 10 in her pocket with 10 to the bank. So we in, it's 11 to the bank plus attorney fees. So it's 11, 22.
145.
Let's see. With the mortgage 140, the
She wants 10.
11 the 11,000 to the attorney to catch up the back payments, and the 10 to her, it's only 161,000 plus closing costs. So we in at about 160, 263,000. The house is worth 240, brother Chris.
Wow. Now, does she want you? Okay. Now, for our viewers that may not know, there are several ways you can look at this one. If you cash it all out, or you want to just take over that debt and give her that money, where's she at?
Let me tell you where she's at, brother Chris. Hold on, let me drink this wine one more time, guys. Please excuse me.
I'm presuming you're getting ready to tell me that she's gonna let you take the payments over, but
Oh,
no. For the viewers that don't know, there's two ways Eddie could break it down. Break it down, Eddie. The cash way, and then the no cash, no credit. Well, low cash, no bank way.
well, let me tell you guys why they call me Mr. Transaction Engineer, baby. Look, brother Chris, she's willing to let us take it over subject to the existing mortgage, which means she will keep the loan in her name and deed the property over to us for $10,000. I don't need a bank to tell me I can take it over. Only thing I need is the seller to agree and we can close, and it's perfectly legal. Look at your HUD one, which is your statement that you get when you close on a property. And on that first page, it will say subject to on the HUD. So it's perfectly legal. A lot of people just don't know about it. So
Hey,
guess what? You don't have to kiss a bank ass to get a mortgage, basically.
turn your volume down just a bit on your thing. Is feeding back a little bit.
Okay.
You're gonna buy this house. Break it down. You're gonna buy this house, lady. 40 plus 11,000 in arrears. She wants 10. So the principal of the loan is 140. You're gonna give her 10. Take over that loan payment and pay the off in arrears, and now you own the property. What as long as you make the payments to that loan.
Yes, sir.
Wow, man, that's a smoker.
The
That's a smoker.
American way, brother.
That's a smoker right there, bro. Now, tell me some of the magic language that you used. You sent the email out. She replied to the email. Did you break that? Show me paint a picture of how that looked.
Okay, so she replied back, hey, I think she was at about, she wanted like 205,000. I'm like, oh, that's not happening. So I showed her another way. I said, look, we can do this. We can do it like this. You can get $10,000. We can close in time. We can close in time. We're going to take over the payments, and we're going to get it cashed out sometime in the near future. And we can close this out before, because the sale date is Tuesday, next Tuesday, brother Chris. So
Tuesday,
this
like wow.
So this got to take place like tomorrow. So we plan on closing this one out Friday once we get the title search back.
You already ordered the title search?
Yeah, we got the contract over to her. We send it by. We send the email out back, and I called her. With the terms. I like to talk to the people, so I called her back, talked to her about the terms. We agreed to $10,000. That's fair. She was like, yes. She don't care about the property. She just want out. So it's a deal for us. But see, most sellers don't know they can sell their properties that way. Because you got to think about it. They don't get the taxes like when you sell the property, from you get a loan and all that stuff. It's a different sale on it. It's a different tax, man. You paying 2,000 for the property. We're paying 10,000 for the property. So the taxes on that is going to be cheap.
Very small.
Versus when you get a new loan for 245,000, you got to pay like your way, baby.
you something today, man. Oh, that's cool. So Go ahead. Go ahead.
So I'm just saying, basically, we got a sweet deal, man. We're in at 161, and all we're gonna do now, we got to think about it. We may put it right back on the market, brother Chris. We got two options with this.
Two exit strategies.
Two exit strategy, guys. Now, just think about it. If you a wholesaler, just wholesaling, you're not gonna see the subject to side of things. You're gonna miss this deal. This is not gonna look like a deal for you. First of all, the mortgage is too big. It's not Mayo. It's not under 70%. So you're not even gonna look at this deal. You're gonna miss it because you don't understand it. That's why all that get understanding. You gotta get understanding of this thing. But anyway, so
Your first exit strategy is to wholesale it to another investor.
well, no, that's not nowhere in the picture.
I mean, not you. I'm just saying a possible exit strategy for our viewers that, just so
Yeah,
we can train up for our viewers.
yeah, that's a good point because it, like brother Chris said, you can sell this deal to another investor. You can put this on the contract, and I do sell some of these deals. I'm glad you did bring it up, brother Chris. You can put this on the contract and sell it to another investor. Hey, this property has about what is that? 40, damn near 100, damn near 80 grand in equity. Give me 20,000 for this deal. You could take my place, or give me 10,000. You could take my place. So it depends. That's another way to wholesale.
Your
It
wholesaling.
depends on your exit strategy at the time of what you need. So that's a possibility. You can wholesale it to another investor and make you about 10 to 20 grand real quick, maybe more. That's one way. You can wholesale it. The second one, once you take it over subject to, you can close on it, take it over subject to. Now you can put somebody in there on a lease purchase or a owner financing. Think about it. If you put somebody in there on a lease purchase, you're going to take a minimum of 5% down on 240,000. You're doing owner finance, a minimum of 10,000 down on the financing. So that's 10,000 down on 240. Whether that's 200, that's 24,000.
Yeah. You said minimum
240,000.
10% down or 5% down?
10% down.
Yeah, that's 24. Yeah, 25,000. Tell me the condition of the property, Eddie.
Man, painted carpet, brother Chris.
How?
It's a newer house. It was built in 2005.
Wow, yeah, that is a new house in real estate terms. And tell me about the monthly payment.
Monthly payment is $13.50 a month, and over there we can get about anywhere from about 15 to 1,700.
Man, yeah, you got a
So
smoke. Yeah.
there's a good cash flow on there, and it's
Yeah,
13.50 PITI, principal, interest, taxes, and insurance.
that's an occupant, something that I would move in. Or something that people that.
Yeah, it's nice too, man. It's all brick.
Wow.
I love all brick houses. I grew up in all brick homes, so I'm big on that brick.
Yeah, me too. So you interface with the seller on email first, and you sent the email, then she emailed back, then you called her.
Yeah, then I called her. We talked right before Thanksgiving Wednesday. We got the contract back. So now, we send it in for the title search. Once everything come back, we're gonna close on it Friday.
Nice.
And
Nice.
then once we close on it, maybe we can do like a video, or either I post a video where you guys can see how the house looks. Yeah, I'll make sure I do that.
Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do a live one. That'd be nice, Eddie. You can take some
Yeah, I can
pictures.
get on my cell phone. We can do a live.
Yeah, I think that's
Because
a great
we'll
idea.
be closed on the Friday, so we'll do that. We'll do that next week, guys. You want to see the house that we're taking over?
Nice, nice. Anybody, class, please, any questions you got here, we're going to answer them put them in the comment box. Any questions or comments that you had, and you get the $3 off for your t-shirt for the day with the code RON28. Eddie, now tell me about the pre-foreclosures. Is there a specific website you like to use for your pre-foreclosure leads?
Well, that's different in Georgia. We use a company called Equity Depot.
Equity
I'm
Depot.
not sure if they do other states. I think they are only locally.
You know
But
what?
you can try it out. EquityDepot.com.
Equity
Hey,
Depot.
that's a good thing, guys. You out there, you're a tech guy, you into all that kind of stuff. You can put together your service and have pre-foreclosure leads with multiple states. Start off with your state first, and then figure out how to get all the leads. And hey, that's another system, man. Start marketing. I might take that idea. I got so many going right now.
Well, I'm thinking Ron LeGrand had a lady, the yellow letter lady. The yellow letter lady class. You can go and Google her too. He offered her service to attendees, and she has lists also for pre-foreclosures that she can help you pull too.
Yeah, man. Like I say, list source. They got a damn near every list. Melissa Data. They have plenty lists.
So this email, that is nice. Okay, we got a question quick from somebody. Is this Chris doing this thing? Chris, what up, dog? You're in a subject to deal now. What up, Chris? Thank you for your support on our channel. He's waiting on the title search. Should I catch up the payments? Oh boy. Eddie, Chris is in a subject to deal right now, waiting on the title search. You got me?
Yep.
Should he catch up the payments as long as the should he catch up the payments as long as the title is clear or wait to closing? Seller is
Wait,
2 behind, will be 3 payments behind in December plus fees.
do it at closing because the attorney can cut the check right there to the bank.
Yeah, 2 months behind, Eddie. That ain't bad. I mean, 2 months behind
Man,
is
you got a sweet one, man. You caught him early, baby. Good job.
how'd you
Woo!
find Chris? Throw us in, throw your marketing in. How did you come up? How'd you locate that lead there? 2 months behind is better than 6 months because Eddie had 10,000. He's got plus attorney's fees. Chris, you don't have to deal with that, man. You got even a better one. And I'm gonna tell you, Eddie. I don't know how you feel about this, but if you behind, brother, I want you to bring some money. Don't put all this. You created. Ron said that you created this mess. Why do I have to bring it all? Did you approach him with that, Eddie? Let's just take this one. Did you approach her like how much do you have? I like to say how much do you have to bring to make this deal happen?
No, man, that's so sweet. They had the icing on the cake, Chris. I pay moving fees if I had to.
Okay, so you got enough equity. You know, I'm more speaking of one where there's no equity and it's so tight.
Yeah, when it's more, I have heard of people say that, but I just usually just give money anyway.
So this one here is almost like you just writing a check for you're literally putting money in a box and getting money out, more money out that box.
Right,
Yeah, I wouldn't beat her up on. Yeah, I think you did on that, brother.
man. That's so sweet. Look, I give her a tip.
All right, let's get some Chris. Okay, Chris says the ARV is 145, Eddie. Seller owes 113, so you got a little bit, 13, 23, 30. Payments 850 PITI. He could rent it for 1250. Wow.
Woo!
Wow.
Congratulations.
Getting the house for about 3K. So you're gonna give the seller 3,000. Yeah, that's wow, man. Chris, please don't sell this house, man.
No, man. Because I'm telling you guys, hold on to some of these properties. Hold on to them. Most people not going to cash you out. But just think, man, that's about $200 to $300 free that you get every month, every single month until the property closes. And guess what? Rent goes up mostly every year. So you're going to be able to increase the rent. Your debt is getting paid down. The equity is going up. Man, congratulations, man. Keep that one and get plenty more. And you know what? Since you did a great job, email me and I'm gonna send you the lease agreement that we use. The lease when you get ready to put your tenant buyer in the property on the lease purchase, I'm gonna send you the agreement. It's about 10 to 12 pages long.
Wow.
I'll send it to you, man.
That's
Email me
nice.
at info@mrtransactionengineer.com and I'll give you that on the house.
That's nice, Eddie. Good. Yeah, Eddie. Chris, you got that. You know what? Eddie, if Chris holds on to this house, Chris, tell us when was this loan originated? When did your seller buy this house? The reason I like these deals so much because you're actually walking back in time. Eddie, well, let me
Woo!
ask you, Eddie, can you walk back in time, my brother?
Woo!
When was your
Hallelujah, brother Chris. Feel the Holy Ghost. Woo!
when was your loan originated, Eddie, the one you're taking over here?
They purchased it in '09.
So we got 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 9 years of principal pay down, brother.
So almost the interest almost paid off. They say the first 10 years basically interest.
About 15, yeah. I'll say about 15.
Yeah, about 15. It's some ass getting time, brother Chris.
Wow. What are you gonna do with it? What is your exit strategy? What are you gonna do with it?
We're gonna put out there the owner financing. And the good thing about it, brother Chris, this is a pretty hot area, and I got about two buyers. One with about 25,000 down, and one with about 30,000 looking for an owner finance deal. So I put somebody in there. I'm only paying 20,000 out of the pocket. I make 10. I'm not doing any repairs, so they got to come in and do the repairs. So I walk away about 10, and a couple of hundred a month. Or now that's one option we're thinking about. But another one, brother Chris, we may put about 10 into it and sell it.
Retail it.
Because we put 10 into it, we're in at 170 minus closing because that'll be about 180. That'll be about a good $60,000 check, $55,000, $60,000 check
Yeah,
in
just
about
retail
2 months. So, we may do that. But like Ron said, don't kill the golden goose that laid the golden egg.
it.
I don't know.
Well, those are the type of deals I would bring my money. Like we would partner. I would bring money in on those type of stuff where I can just fund some of your repairs out of my IRA or something like that.
Right. And just get that cash flow every month, man.
That's nice, Eddie. Good for you, man. Let me get to this
All
question
off
so
of
I can get back.
email, guys. And guess what? Guess what? The bottom list was $100. To get the skip trace, $125. To send
Wow.
an email, zero. Well, I gotta pay my VA. What I pay her $8 an hour.
Did she send each email? She went through each one and sent the email out.
No, she just do the BCC and let it go. Let it rip.
Let it rip.
So let's do the numbers, brother Chris. 125 plus 100. That's what is that? 225 plus my VA. Come on, man. And now we got to deal with, man. The check could be 60,000 if we sell it. But man, come on. So
Ron was good.
I want to see a business that can show me that. If y'all know another one, let me know because I want in too.
Well, what would you
Brother
say?
Chris, go
Yeah, I
ahead.
can find it. What would you say, Eddie, for people that think they have a money problem when clearly, if you can't come up with $250 and if you live in America, you might be in the wrong country. But when people say all it is the money, what would you say to that objection, Eddie?
Man, that's an excuse, man. You can find $200 go buy your favorite purse, your favorite pair of shoes, your favorite game that you play, your favorite drink, your favorite smoke, whatever you like to do. Your cigarettes. Hey, if you like to sit in the convenience stores and play the little video games all day and
Scratch
make
off.
money,
The scratch
poker,
off.
gambling, come on, man. You could definitely put $200 to $300 into yourself. It's only excuses, man, brother Chris. Come down to excuses and priority. What's your priority? Do you really want to change your situation? You're only one deal away.
Wow. Wow. All right, man. I got to get to these questions so I can get back downstairs, Eddie. Let's crank these things out, brother. Rosanna. Hey, Rosanna from Cali. You guys, please give us a
Cali.
thumbs up. Huh?
Hey, Rosanna.
Give us a thumbs up. Please like the content so we can work on our optimization. It goes, if you don't know, every time you give us a thumbs up, it raises our optimization on the internet. So if you do it, you can do it more than one time. As we're going. Okay, King David. I remember. What up, King David, North Carolina? Hilda. Hey, Hilda, I got your email. We're going to do your consultation this week, probably when you're off. Uh-oh. Oh, there it is.
Man, King David, congratulations, man. You making some moves out there, baby.
What
Keep
he do,
going.
Eddie? What he doing?
Man, he said he got 4 on the contract.
Oh, I didn't see that. 5 months ago. Oh, 4. Okay, King David. Wow, that is cool. Troy, hey. GLTO1068. You got to work on that name. Without taking advantage of people. I don't know what that is. African Queen. What up? What up, Simone? Hey, Sonia. Nana, yes, we're at 20,000 subs, class. 20,000. The internet has voted. We are helping people, changing people's lives. We got over a million minutes this month.
Wow, man, you see that from Nana? She said she's making 20,000 on the subject to this Sunday. Congratulations, man. Please let us know, guys. Y'all closing these deals out, and this information is helping you because that give us energy, and bring more energy to the channel where everybody on here just making money, and blessing people and changing people's lives.
The more you do that, Eddie, man, the more you get blessed.
Heck yeah, man. The more good energy you put out there, the more good energy come out. You
That's
put bad energy out there, bad energy come out. So you got to learn. But I'm telling you, man, I've been in both places. So, but I tell you, putting that good energy out there feels more rewarding, man, more significant, and make you feel better as a person.
bills up instead of pushed down, right?
Yeah.
All right, King David, short sale like assumable mortgage. Do you have to use your credit and cash for the short sale? Eddie, you want to hit that one first?
With short sale, you're gonna be negotiating. They're gonna they want an agent negotiating, so you're gonna assist the agent on the short sale. You want to make sure you're there for the BPO. Make sure you point out all the problems and all that stuff. And what the bank gonna do, they're gonna send an appraisal out there. The appraisal is gonna give you a number. That freaking number is very important. So have your butt out there because you want to influence that number. Because I'm telling you, man, these people are getting $150 in some areas, most areas, to $200 to come out there, take pictures of the house, and get the hell on. So basically, so they don't care. They don't know it's a leak up here in the ceiling. They don't know that plumbing's not working. So they're just here to make that 150, take pictures and go. You gotta advise these people of the problems of the properties. Because if not, you're not gonna get the discount you want. So you need to
So,
have, we even have repair estimates when we meet the bank. We got a repair estimate, we got the comps. Hey, look, man, this right here sold for this, but it didn't have about this many repairs like this one does. So you got to discount it, man. Some agents will actually take it. They say the banks don't want them to take it, but they'll take it. Man, I've met, we done so many short sales, brother Chris. Now, thank God that when we meet these people, it be some of the people, agents we be seeing all the time. They're okay, what number you want? I'm sorry, I ain't gonna put your name out there, agents. I love you, thank you. They like, hey, what number you want on this one? We're like, hey, let's get it.
all right, then we gotta keep moving. King David, yes, you're gonna have to use cash on a short sale or a loan. You can't. There is no subject to on a short sale, King David. Matt G, Locate Plus told me I had to input the names and the addresses. Oh, what up, Matt? Of the sellers himself. Is there another way he can have the company do all the hard work of inputting the names for the sellers, Eddie?
I'm not sure about that.
But
I
you're
mean,
using
it's
the,
not that hard. You just put it in there. I mean, it may take you an extra second to put the address in there.
well, if you're doing 500 of them, and you got to put them all in.
Well, if you're doing a bulk, then send me an email. I'll let you know how to get. You can use data247.com, and they'll do the bulk. They'll do a bulk. They'll do You can look for it's man, there's plenty services out there that'll do a bulk. If you're doing a bulk, please don't sit there and do them one by one. You won't get
Well,
anything done.
he's talking about with the email because he has the list. He want to get the email addresses from Locate Plus.
Now, Locate Plus don't have the email addresses. Go to Data
Oh,
24/7. Locate Plus is good if you're doing one-offs. That which when I say one-off, that's you looking up a person one by one. That's what Locate Plus is good for. If you got to do some real research, you really want to talk to a seller about a specific property, then use that because it's gonna give you about 80-85% of the time the correct number. It'll give you the email address. It'll give you the social media address. You'll be surprised. You can contact a lot of people through Facebook.
yes,
Yeah,
yes.
man.
That
You got to be a
stuff
beast,
works.
man. Look, man, this freaking real estate business has never been this easy, man. Man, we had to do everything manually, man. You remember, brother Chris? We had to fax contracts. Oh my God, man! You
You
couldn't
gonna
never
break
send
the
an
internet, and
email.
you gotta calm down, man.
It's going down, brother Chris. I can't take it. I can't take it,
Eddie,
brother Chris.
you know what? I remember the day. You know what? Dude, I had a lady that just come into my house and do my letters. Did you have somebody?
Huh?
Did you have somebody come and do your letters?
Heck yeah, man.
You remember
Oh
those
my
days,
God.
dog?
I made my kids slave. They had to do a lot of letters too, man. That's probably why they don't want to market now.
Matt,
Oh my
let's get
God. Hey man, we
let's get
used to call people. Let me see. I think we used to run ads on Upwork and have like 3 or 4 ladies come down to the house, go in the basement, and send out like 2 to 3,000 letters. Man, we have a bit of slave driving.
so data Matt G, data 24/7. Is that what you said, Eddie? Data 24/7?
Yeah, and there's some more companies out there like that that do it. You got to research some more. We got
All right.
somebody with a question, another question, brother
Yeah,
Chris.
okay. Chris, good gracious. 10 years. Oh, okay, it's 10 years in. There you go, Chris. You're going back in time, brother. Good God. Um, yeah, Matt. So you got that, Matt. Sonya, life continues no matter what. Yes. Calvin, what up, Calvino? Alicia from Richmond. Hey, have either one of us, Eddie, have you had a subject to backfire and legally you give the property back to the seller, Eddie?
No, I would say no. As long as you get that CYA letter signed, you won't have any problem. If you
And
don't get
close
that C,
a what?
yeah, if you don't get that signed, then they can come back and have recourse where they can take the property back. If you don't have certain wording and stuff on your
You've got
CYA letter.
you've got to close with an attorney, Sonya.
And ooh, tell them, Chris.
Alicia, yeah, I'm getting that. You know what? I've been told that, Eddie, but I've been slipping, man. That's why I love talking to you. Close with an attorney. That way you can pick the daggone phone up, be like, look, handle this, and it's over.
Now I have given a subject to back. There was so much drama, man, with a seller that they were
How-
just, when you gonna sell the property? When you gonna sell the property? When you gonna sell the property? I sold
Oh,
it
I
back
ain't got
to him.
time.
I'm like, huh, God damn it. Get this damn house, give me my money double, and get this, stick it up your woo, man. And she was a she was a IRS auditor, so I didn't want no problems.
Oh, wow.
But she
Wow.
had to pay back double though. She had to pay back double.
To
And
you.
she sold the house because she wanted to pay for a wedding. It was a second home basically. So I gave
Wow.
her like $4,000. She paid me back plus interest, and hey, get this mother back.
So, Alicia, you hear the worst case is you give it back and you still make money.
But legally, if you got the right documents signed, now you don't have to give it back.
Nah.
But I was
Uh,
just starting in the game, so that was a lot on me at the time.
yeah,
I think that was
that'd
my
be nice.
first my first year in or something like that.
Amico Chris, you got a smoker there, man. Let me get to somebody else so we can get Amico Tucker. Hey, where you at, Amico? I've got a situation. She's behind 40,000, only 40K in equity, 1,500 a month. What can be done with this? Yeah, there's no way we can. I mean, we need to know what the. Yeah, she's 40,000 behind. We need to know what it's worth. I mean, Amico, we need a lot more details than that. You can email either Eddie or I and walk you through that. Milton Cox for the two. How many rental lease options do you have rented out, and do you manage them yourself, Eddie?
I don't know if I want to disclose that, brother Chris, because my
Well,
stuff is
yeah, I
land
won't
trust.
disclose.
Well, go ahead.
I'm sorry, Eddie. I manage my own, Milton. You got to think about it. Slow and dull. Wealth is slow, dull, and boring. So my lease auction people, they just go to the bank and put the money in. I tell them, listen, when I sit down and do my closing, brother Eddie, I just say, listen, if something breaks, don't call me. If the water leaks, don't call me. If the water backs up, sewer line, don't call me. So it's very, very boring. That's what you want to be in real estate. This whole HGTV flipping houses and all that is cool, but the real wealth, I'm telling you. is boring. I manage mine myself. I don't know about Eddie.
Yeah, I manage mine myself.
Yeah.
Because it's so easy, you don't have to deal with it. Remember, if you put people in on the lease purchase, they're not calling. You know, they're responsible for the repair. So only thing you do is just collect rent. Especially if you screen your people right, you put the right people in, it's not a problem, man. You're just getting deposits, you're getting money every month. Hey, you don't want to kill the golden goose that lay the golden eggs.
Telling you,
Let them
class.
eggs keep
Please.
laying every month. And you know, the more you get, the more you build that income up. Then you know you graduate to the commercial. You just keep graduating. Don't get stuck in just residential. Because this when you go to commercial, you put some more zeros behind it.
Frank Wilson with his LA Real Estate Investors LLC. Hey, how do you go about getting the pre-foreclosure lists? She wants to know how did he or she, I don't know, how does she go about getting her list, Brother Eddie?
Check out list source and just Google pre-foreclosure list. You know, Google got everything, guys.
Luxury
Just
car
mess
store.
with Google,
Yeah,
man.
they're
Hey,
all
YouTube. Go ahead.
yeah, they're all publicized. They're all publicized. You go to the, I mean, it's all online. If you don't like a luxury car store, thank you for your support. Thank you for your support. We're gonna take the super chats first. If you don't like the cash flow on a deal like Eddie's, how would you find an investor fast to wholesale it? Oh man, yeah, that was. Go
Hold
ahead,
on
Eddie.
now. You don't like my cash flow?
Now I'm
That's
saying if they,
that's blasphemy. Hey, how do you
if,
find investors? Easy. Go to your local REITs. Go to your local
oh, if
REIT
you
group.
don't, no, I'm sorry, Eddie, I said that wrong. If you don't have the cash to close it, I'm sorry, I thought you said cash flow. If luxury car store says if they don't have the cash to close it, like you put up that 20, how would you find an investor fast to wholesale that too?
Good question.
I mean, they're going to be everywhere, Eddie, and they're going to be every. I mean, for a smoking deal like that,
You smoke a deal like that, I go to my local REIT. You can find the real players. If you
go
don't
to
have time to go to your local REIT, I'll just run an ad. I put it under contract and run an ad. Investors, look, investor, you come with this, you get this. You put out signs. You got to just go all out. Don't put no limitation on it. Just do everything you can to bring noise to that property,
time,
and you'll find it. As a family member, you know,
time.
tell them that they'll be secured. You know, by that you put a lien on the property for the money till you pay it back. You know, just ask, man, and present the deal. Just think outside the box. Think about people who you know got money, who maybe look for opportunity.
I'm,
Just don't get stuck and you know get shut down and stop your creativity and think I can't find nobody in this time.
yeah,
Yeah. Just
signs.
keep
Luxury car store, I would signs. I would put rent to own, lease purchase, no bank qualifying, down payment, $1,500 a month. You put those signs around. I've done this from Florida to Indiana, and it has worked for me. I haven't done one in Cali yet, but these signs will have your phone ringing off the hook, especially for a nice house like Eddie has a 4 bedroom. How many bedrooms is that one, Eddie?
4 bedrooms, 2.5 bath.
I promise you, you put a 4 bedroom rent to own, 4 bedrooms, 2.5 baths, no bank qualifying or no credit needed. Your phone will ring off the hook.
Boom, 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 boom. Guaranteed.
And then you can post. What I usually do is I post it on my local RIA. And like somebody like me, I would be willing to write a check for 20 for that. I wouldn't even think about it. I mean, 20
All
for a
day.
house, huh?
All day. I'm gonna tell you
Yeah.
something, guys. A good deal. Hey, and you present it to a person who has money and used to making money, you know, thinking outside the box, who a little think outside the box just a little bit. A good deal, man, it'll find them. You'll find the money.
Yeah, the money come the get Ron just said, listen, you don't have a money problem. You have a deal problem.
It's so much money out here, man. People will fund that deal.
Yeah. Eddie, I gotta move on. Lunch is over at 1, brother. I love talking to you. If anybody wants any questions answered real quick, you gotta do the super chat, please. King David, thank you for your support. Thank you, brother. Thank you. God bless you. Eddie, I mean, I got so many questions. Even if you want to stay on here and do something, I got to get back down to the class, brother.
Okay,
Wow.
leave it on. I'm gonna go through here. I try to.
Yeah, Eddie.
I got about.
Out of here, man. Class. This has been email marketing to sellers. Virtual assistant. Eddie's not typing the stuff in. He's getting the list. He's using the local site. That data 24/7 for the email addresses for the bulk email. Sending them out before Thanksgiving. Final thoughts, Eddie, so I can get out of here. Get you out of here, dog. It's been an hour.
Final thoughts. Out of book on reading, brother Chris. I told you I love to read, man. I read this out, The Power of Your Subconscious Mind by Dr. Joseph Murphy. It says, never finish a negative statement. Reverse it immediately, and wonders will happen in your life.
Repeat that, Eddie.
Never finish a negative statement. Reverse it immediately, and wonders will happen in your life.
Wow. Wow. I got to keep that in mind when I'm talking to my kids, Eddie. I don't want to put that negative stuff on them. You know, I want to make sure that everything I say speaks life into them.
Right, because we program them. And because we've been programmed wrong for so long, we do that. So we got to learn better so we can teach them better. So I'm working on that stuff too, brother Chris. Because I want to teach them, man, the power of their mind so they can just reach heights unbelievable. Unbelievable heights.
Yes. All right. Let me read this last quote, then we're gone, man. I got the quote from Ron today. He was hey, Ron, just for class, make sure you give us a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Hit the bell so you know when Eddie and I are going live. Ron was talking about he's sick and tired of people not wanting to work. He said he lives to work. I wake up every day to work. I am here to work. And he's like, man, if you're not, this is not for you if you don't want to work, you know? I remember working back when I was in the music business, Eddie, I worked 12, 15 hours a day, and I've been doing that since 2002. I can only imagine you. I mean, when I call you at 6, 7 in the morning, you on the way to the gym too.
Right. Yeah, man, you always got to. I mean, we were created to do something. We were created to move, work. You just got to work in the whatever you call to do. You got to find that calling. Once you really find that calling, then you know it won't be work anyway. But
Yeah.
until then, you got to work and you want to eat and pay these bills. So you can forget about that. The last time I checked, Jesus or Buddha didn't drop $1 million on my front doorstep. So get your ass up and let's go.
Don't be scared to work, class. When you see Eddie out, the reason Eddie and I can do this and hang out and train you is because we have worked and struggled and suffered for the last since 2004 and 5 to be able to take off to train you on this, and we still grind. I'm taking time out of my day and Eddie to bring you this stuff because this is work. We're working right now, so don't be scared to go out there, put some work in, and it takes time. Damon Dash said it's going to take 5 years for you to build anything that resembles an empire. What would you think about that, Eddie?
Yep, it's gonna take time. I mean, you gotta learn this stuff, man. It's not gonna happen overnight. You're gonna make money quick, but you still got stuff to learn. You still got time to be better. You always got an area of improvement that you can do. So just be better and better and
nice.
better.
It's always good talking to you, brother. I love it. I love your ideas, your philosophy, and I'm gonna see you soon in person, my brother.
Okay, yeah, we're gonna have to shut it down, brother Chris, because I got some things to knock out on this list before the
Yeah,
day
me
out.
too. Okay,
All
man.
right,
I'll talk to you
guys.
soon.
We love you guys. Go out and make some money. Peace.
All right. Peace.